activities. So the book fair was in town this past week, and I decided for some reason to sign up for a shit ton of shifts.
I think you only did one last year, right?
I usually do each time like one of the kids goes in, like I'll go and I'll do like 1 or 2 before or after or whatever. But I had done a couple extra this time. I helped set it up and what I was feeling extra volunteer-y. Actually,
look at you. You go, mama.
I had some extra, and actually when I'm there, I actually enjoy doing it, and especially when the kids are there. And I'm thinking, like, they're usually excited when I'm there. Like, you know, I mean, especially Logan's really cute about it. Like, he sees me, like, I'll see him, like, walking down the hall, and there's, like, all the glass into the library where they have it, and he sees me, and he starts jumping up and down. He gets all excited. I don't know what happens at home, because he's not nearly as excited about seeing me at home.
Well, they say, too, like, the more presents you have in the school, supposedly the better your kid acts and does, which I guess makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, he was super excited about it. Arya was a little excited about it, but she was just so like, I don't know what the hell was up with her. Like, she didn't want a book. She wanted like when they send stuff in, they send like all these like tchotchkes too.
Yes,
and
I tell my kids they can't have it.
Well, and usually like we'll tell the kids
like a rock collection. No.
Like, we'll tell the kids, like, you can't buy, like, not just my kids, like, when we're at the register, we'll tell the kids, like, you can't buy something from this table or this section.
We're going to put it in your face, but guess what? You can't buy it.
But, like, no, like, you have to buy a book, and then if you have money left over, you can go and buy, like, something, like, extra. Because I'm sure, like, you know, their parents are sending them to school with, like, $10. They don't want, you know, $10 in freaking, you know,
bullshit.
Erasers. You know, like, they want them to buy an actual book.
Yes.
So, anyway, for some reason, they decided they were going to send, like, these, it was, like, shaped in a genie bottle. I think it was, like, the Shimmer and Shine from Nickelodeon or something. It was shaped in a genie. I don't know what the fuck was in the thing. I don't really give a shit. She wasn't getting it. It was, like, $13, and she was pissed at me because that's what she wanted, and I was making her get a book. I'm like, listen to me. I don't care if you don't get a book. Don't buy a book. I don't care. Yeah. I didn't come here to buy you
a $13
toys.
Piece of shit.
I did not buy. I can buy that freaking toy for freaking $5 in Walmart
or Amazon.
Exactly. Like, pick out a book or get nothing. I don't care, but you're not getting that. So it was like I left my busy day to come here and be with you, and this is the thanks that I get. What the actual hell? I didn't say that to her, even though I really wanted to.
You know how much money I spent at the book fair this year? $74, I think it came to, with both kids.
Yeah, it gets. And then this is Logan's thing. He loves his iPad and he loves his books. So what? I mean, and his birthday's coming up. So while I volunteer, I shop and I put a book aside, and I see another book and I put another book aside. By the time that I had, before even the kids even got there, I had already, the first shift that I had, I spent $60 in books.
Oh, wow.
I was like...
This is before they picked out their own book.
This is before they picked out their books.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I got him, like, he loves those, like, fact books. So I bought him, like, a bunch of, like, good...
Those are cool.
And then you get the volunteer discount. So,
nice.
But, yeah, and I mean, it was fun. And then I guess they were having, like, a whole, like, week-long school thing. So on Friday, it was walk to school day.
Oh, I seen that.
Yes. Arya was super excited about walk to school day. She's like, yeah, we're going to walk to school.
Wait, so how far are you? Like 2 miles, if I had to guess? 3 miles?
No, it's about...
How are you?
Not even a mile. It's like 3/4 of a mile up the road. So Arya was excited about it. Logan, not so much. Can't you just drop me off at school and then come back and walk Arya to school? Like... Dude, everybody's walking to school. Yeah. You're going to survive. So, of course, he's fucking huffing and puffing all the way up the block. And then I guess we got there, not late, but like everyone had already started walking at this point. I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, if that or whatever. So he's getting super annoyed. And and it is uphill. So it's like that adds to it. But... I'm like, well, look around. Maybe you'll see, one of your friends. Maybe you'll see.
It's not like they were the only ones walking.
There were so many people walking.
Yeah.
I'm like, look around. Maybe you'll see one of your friends. None of my friends are walking to school because why would they walk to school? Because the whole fucking school is walking.
Yeah,
to
really.
School. Like,
or you're blind. Look around
I don't
you.
fucking know. Maybe like that's an idea. So, so anyway, so we're getting like real close to the school, and then Arya starts in, and she starts complaining, and I'm like, no, you have.
She's feeding off the other one.
Yeah, like don't even start. So anyway, so we get to the school. And now I'm getting ready to say goodbye to them and turn around and walk back home. And Logan's like, where are you going? Home, because I don't actually attend this school. Yeah. Like, I'm going to go home now.
I've been here. I've done that, kid.
He's like, I thought we were going to the book fair, because the book fair is also in the morning. I'm like, I don't have money. I don't have, like, I literally brought my phone. I don't even have a key. I don't have, like, I have nothing. I don't have my wallet. So he's like, well, so then he's getting annoyed at me. So I'm like, go ahead. You can go pick it. Because he didn't actually go to his book fair was the last day. And it was like the second to last class before they like were all done with the book fair. Uh-huh. I'm like, whatever. Go in there. We'll pick out your books and we'll put them aside. I can't buy them right now because I don't have any money. And then looking back, I'm glad that I did, because by the time his class got there, I mean, they send in like books throughout the week. Yeah. But I guess it was like the last day, and it was right after... they were open because they had like an open house on Friday night. So there was like no books. All the books that he ended up picking out were all sold out.
Oh,
so
wow.
I guess it worked out that
he did that.
That he ended up.
And he bitched about it and got his way.
Yeah, exactly. So
isn't that what they do?
Oh my God, ridiculous. But yeah. Other than that. Oh, I meant to ask you, did you make it to the car wash yesterday?
I did not.
For the free car wash?
I didn't have time. What was going on? They had free car washes?
I pulled in to get my regular, one of my...
And it said, hey, it's
car
on
washes.
us?
And there was just a sign on the thing that said, I think I sent you the picture.
Yeah.
It said something along the lines of car washes are on us.
Wow.
So I was like, well, I mean...
I wonder if their system broke down.
Yeah, it must have been something along those lines.
They probably make enough fucking money off dumbasses like me. And then there's you people like you that balance it out. We'll do unlimited. How many times could a person go? So, you haven't met Christina.
So in my head, I'm thinking, crap, I'm not going to get like the stuff that I normally get, because they're not gonna, I'm sure it's like the most basic of car washes. But no, all the fucking lights were flashing. If you heard our car wash episode, Diane likes all of the lights to flash.
If I paid for the lights, I want the lava. I paid for the lava.
And I said to Eddie, I'm like, I got home and I was like, do you see anything different about the car? So he's looking at it and he's like, you brought it to the car wash again? What else is new? I was like, no, this is not any wash. Look at that lava shine on this thing. I was like, go in that car and shut the door and sniff. Go sniff inside that car. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, I didn't know that we need to up our package, because I didn't know this whole time I'm missing out on aromatherapy.
That's funny.
Because apparently they had all the lights, everything was getting thrown at the car. And oh my God, it smells so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could smell the difference. You could smell the difference.
And you got to up it then.
The smell stuck in the car all the whole way home, and actually today.
What it smell like? Car wash?
I don't fucking know. It smelled. I don't know. I can't explain it. But it had a very lava-y smell.
It was funny. My mom, we were sniffing like a million fucking candles in TJ Maxx the other day, like for Mother's Day gifts. And I was like, "What does this one smell like?" I'm like, "Oh, it smells like a bathroom." What? It smells like a bathroom. I don't know. It had like that flowery kind of like.
Do you guys every time
smell.
like you're in the store and you pass like candles or something, you have to like stop and pick them up and
we don't normally. No, we were on a mission. We were on like a particular mission to find my mother-in-law a nice candle.
Gotcha.
So we stood there. I kid you not, we sniffed 60% of the candles there. And at TJ Maxx, there's like a whole like aisle of candles. It's freaking ridiculous. We must have sniffed, I don't know, close to 60 candles or something like that, trying to find like a nice one for her or something.
Me and my mom always joke, because I know we've talked about this on the podcast. When me and my mom go to the store, like we get lost and we're there for like we're out for like 10 hours for some reason. But we realize that it's because when we're in the store, especially like together, we have to stop and we have to look at everything and we have to touch we pass a shirt, we have to touch the shirt, to feel what the shirt feels like.
I think me and my mom, like about 3 times, were like, I'm done. Are you done? Yep. And we walk by, I'm like, oh, did you see this? Oh, look at this. Oh, I got to go try this on. I think it happened like 3 or 4 times we were trying to leave.
But it's funny because when I go to the store by myself, I'm like in and out.
You're on a mission. You know what you're doing, and then you're out. Yep.
Oh, God. But when I go with my mom, we somehow get fucking,
you know what I like to do?
Everything.
You know what I like to do with my mom is like we'll go to one store and then we go have appetizers and a drink and we get like buzzed and we go buzz shopping. It's the funniest fucking thing ever. We have so much fun. I love buzz shopping. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
like a
my
buzz
mom
enough
can't
to
do
like
that. She's
go.
Allergic
Oh, that's
to,
right. Like it's fun. Like we're like not drunk, but we're just buzzed, and then we like go.
Oh my
shopping.
God, I cannot imagine adding a buzz into.
Oh, girl, we gotta do. We're doing it one day. We gotta do it. I gotta show you. It's so much fun. And then by the time you're done shopping, your buzz is worn off, and you can now drive home because your drink has gone through your system. But
that's funny.
We're doing it. We're making a date. Buzz shopping. It is.
Count me in.
All right, cool. All right, let's get into our WTF moment of the week.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's do it.
What the
fuck did you just
What the
do?
fuck did I just see?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
All right, Diane, what do you got for us?
Oh, man.
What made you say WTF?
Well, it's funny because on my way here, I had something in mind, but tonight something kind of went on that I was like, nothing crazy. Mine's not like too like nutty, but I was just like, what the fuck? So I was helping out with a like extra curricular activity with some kids, and I decided we had to kill some time. So I was like, let's play charades, like. So first it was funny. Like I was like, all right, I want you guys to figure out who's the youngest and who's the oldest. There's like 7 of them. And I'm like, you guys have to talk to each other and figure out who's older, who's younger by months and dates. And because there was like 2 kids that had the same month. And so it was actually turned out to be a little educational, and they figured it out. And
Problem solving.
Yes. And mind you, pat on the back, I thought of all this last minute.
On the fly.
I was kind of proud of myself. Every once in a while, we really need to, pat ourselves on the back.
You're giving out teddy bear interviews. You're making up things. Oh, my God. I got to take some notes here.
So, and then I gave everyone a number. I'm like, all right, so the youngest was 1 and the last one was 7. And I told everyone, go sit down. And then I said, all right, whoever's number 1, come up. And I said, the first category we're going to do is animals. And I either if they were young, I gave them an animal to do, or if they were older, I would say, what animal do you want to be, that kind of thing. And they had to act it out, and I made everyone actually, and they pretty much listened. You had to raise your hand before you screamed out the answer, or you got disqualified. So,
how many kids got disqualified?
No, not many actually.
Well,
Still a
pretty
couple.
impressive.
I let them go, but and then I made them. They were all spread out. I'm like, no, you all need to sit together, so I could tell whose hand went up first. And it was working out pretty well, and it was great. And then we get to like round 2, and it's movies. I'm like, I figured, why don't you pick out either your favorite movie or like a character from a movie or a TV show that you want to act out, And there was this one kid, nice kid, but everything that came out of his mouth was about like zombie apocalypse, horror movies, murder. He's like 7. I'm like, dude, like, I didn't watch horror movies. I definitely was not 7 watching a horror movie. And I'll be sure as shit my kid isn't. I mean, I don't know what kind of horror movies he's watching. Maybe he's watching like innocent ones, that's possible. But I feel like if I showed my kid any kind of horror film, he wouldn't fucking sleep for like a month. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not down with that,
Right.
But like, and he literally everything was about horror or murder or zombies, or I'm like, oh my God. And I'm just, I kept looking at him, I'm like, okay. So at one point he's like, well, there's this zombie apocalypse horror movie that I like. And I'm like, well, what's the name of it? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, I don't think these kids here are going to know anything about your horror zombie.
You're on an advanced level, buddy.
Yeah. And I just like walked away from it. Like, and like every time he would go and play, he was like acting like a zombie and, you know,